CNBC has reported that the Indian government is actively considering collaborating with Russia on acquiring Su-57 fighter jets. That includes local production of Su-57 fighter jets in India. Russia has offered full source code of the Su-57, allowing Indian engineers to integrate their own weapons and avionics systems, like the Astra and Rudram series missiles, BrahMos and other homegrown weaponry, and customizing the Su-57 to its specific defense needs. The report also said that there is no proposal on acquiring the American F-35 under consideration. A Pakistani national was extradited from Canada to the United States to face charges of plotting to carry out an attack on the Jewish community in New York City. A rebel group have shot down a Chinese FTC-2000G fighter jet of Myanmar Air Force using a man-portable air defense system. Fresh high-resolution satellite images shows that Pakistan Air Force is now using tarpaulins to cover at least 3 military sites hit by Indian missiles. Even after an overall debt of $274 billion, Pakistan has raised its defense budget by a whopping 20%. External Affairs Minister has said that the root causes of the conflict remain unchanged, and that India stands ready to strike anywhere in Pakistan if provoked by terrorist attacks. He also said that if terrorists are deep inside Pakistan, India will go deep inside Pakistan. The Indian Air Force is acquiring advanced hyperspectral and mid-wave infrared imaging satellite from Indian startup Space Pixxel Private Limited for live tracking of Pakistani Air Force assets. The Indian Army is all set to issue tenders for the procurement of over 1,000 next-generation air defense guns in the first batch, signaling a major modernization drive for its air defense capabilities. India is preparing to test its 1,500 km extended trajectory long-duration hypersonic cruise missile, which boasts a top speed of Mach 8 and can deliver swift and devastating strikes deep into enemy territory. Reliance Defence and Germany's Diehl Defence has announced a strategic cooperation agreement for the local production of Vulcano 155mm next-generation terminally guided munition that will incorporate laser and GPS-guided targeting technology, and the partnership could generate 10,000 crore rupees revenue. 15 months after raising its first Apache attack helicopter squadron, the Indian Army is still awaiting the arrival of the first Apache helicopter from Boeing that was ordered as part of a $600 million deal in 2020. Indian Navy destroyer INS Surat has rescued 18 crew members from blaze-hit Singapore-flagged container ship, after which the Chinese embassy has expressed gratitude to India, as 14 of them were Chinese nationals. The Indian Air Force has expressed keen interest in the HALE program of Tata Strategic Systems based on Govt G180 platform that is capable of operating at altitudes of 41,000 feet and has an endurance of 7 hours and a payload capacity exceeding 1,000 kilograms. The Indian Air Force is all set to issue an open tender for the procurement of 6 used Embraer EMB-145 aircraft, which will be converted into the improved Netra Mach 1A, with modifications to be carried out by DRDO's Center for Airborne Systems in collaboration with Embraer. A French analyst with prior experience at Dassault Aviation has said that the Spectra electronic warfare system on the Rafale is equipped to counter the Chinese PL-15 missile, as it is already included in the system's threat library. The analyst also said that Spectra's advanced radar warning receivers, jammers and decoy dispensers would have mitigated the threat posed by the PL-15, preventing the loss of Rafale aircraft. Pakistan Air Force had made a startling claim that it had successfully breached the secure data link of India's Rafale fighter jets, enabling real-time monitoring during operations on 9 May. The Rafale relies on its secure data link to enable encrypted communication between aircraft ground stations and satellites, as part of the Spectra electronic warfare suite that uses advanced encryption standard AES-256 that employs a 256-bit key, which would take the world's most powerful supercomputers billions of years to crack, which is beyond current technological reach of Pakistan. Today's top 3 comments.
Omar dropped it.